What up, people? We're heading into Tulsa to go get some supplies for the shed to house build. I'm going to start working on my bedroom first, then I'll work my way over to the bathroom and then over to the living room and kitchen. I need to pick up 2 different saws. I need to get a new nail gun and then also some tongue and groove boards. So it's going to be a pricey little trip here, but the show must go on. You got to do what you got to do to make things happen. And the old saws I have, they're just not doing it anymore. So I was going to go to Harbor Freight, pick up probably a chop saw, a jigsaw, and just a little nailer. And I'll be ready to rock and roll, start working on that bedroom. The dimensions of the bedroom are roughly just under 8 feet wide. And I think it was 13 feet long, something like that. So I'm gonna have to pick up boards accordingly. The wall that's 13 feet is gonna be the outer wall, so I think I'm gonna have to use 2 boards to go across there. But the rest of the house, I'm gonna try to do where I don't have to cut the tongue and groove boards. I want it to be one solid board for the most part throughout the house. And I think the way I have all the windows and doors and stuff set up, I think I could probably almost get away with doing complete boards across. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'll be going live later on at 7 o'clock on the main channel, so y'all should go over and check that out. Y'all can ask all the questions. We'll interact with each other and see what we can get into. Those are always fun. The last live chat I had was when we had the tarantula walk up on me, so no telling what's going to happen this time. Very excited to get the tongue and groove up on the house and the inside. I will say this, the AC unit that I have in the house currently, it's not strong enough, like I mentioned in my video, to keep the house cool enough, as cool as I wanted. It was a 5,000 BTU AC, and like I mentioned on the video on the main channel, it covers about 100 to 150 square foot, so not big enough when the house is 450 square foot. I do have another AC unit that was on the back side of my pop-up camper, so I'm going to try to see if that'll work. If it does, I'll just run both of the smaller ACs. And then also I need to take another look at the portable AC unit that I have, which is 10,000 BTU, and go in there and kind of clean it up. I was texting Matt last night, and he said he thinks it probably just needs to be cleaned out, that he thinks that's the reason why it's not cooling down. So that'll be another thing I'll look into until I get the actual mini split system hooked up, which is, like I mentioned before, at 18,000 BTU, so more than 3 times stronger than the little current one that I have. So I'm very confident that it'll keep it cool, it'll keep it warm during the winter time. To give you an idea, the next couple of days are supposed to be almost 100 degrees, and then it's supposed to drop down into the 80s and low 90s, I think, for the remainder of the month. So I'll just have to just see what happens the next few days. Like I said, I did run the small AC. It does good in the evening time and early morning. I could definitely feel it being cooled down in there. It's just the midday with such a small AC unit, it's just not doing it. It's working, it's just not doing as much as I need it to do. So a lot of changes going on this week. I probably spent about, I don't know, 10 minutes earlier. It didn't take me very long at all. I have a little hand saw that I bought, and then also it's like a survival saw. It's just a wire with 2 little handles. You just go back and forth and saw, and I did that on all the 2x4s in my bedroom and on my bathroom walls, and scraped off all the excess foam that was on the outside. I have not done the ceiling on yet, but I think what I want to do starting out with the tongue and groove is just start on the walls first, and then I'll work my way up to the ceiling. Hopefully they have what I need. It is what it is. I don't know until I go into town. Like I said, I have to go to Harbor Freight for tools, and then I'm gonna go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get the wood. So we'll see what they have over there. My goal is to do tongue and groove on all the walls and the ceiling. I don't think those plans will change very much. I want it to stay in the natural wood color. Later on, if I do get tired of the natural color, I could always go back in and paint it or stain it or do what I need to do with it. But I do know they sell 8-foot boards, I believe 10-foot, 12-foot for these tongue and groove. like I mentioned a while back, as y'all saw in one of the videos I filmed at my neighbor's house, they have a finished out one. They did tongue and groove as well, but they did the boards the opposite way of what I'm going to do them. The way they put them on, is what I would consider the backside, I guess. Theirs has like the smaller, I guess, grooves on it. I wanted where it's going to be just a solid piece of wood on it. So it'll kind of look like theirs, but the wood's going to be more solid across, I believe. As far as the bedroom goes as well, I was talking to Jason earlier, being that it's such a small room, I think I'm going to do on the opposite side of my living room wall where the TV is. I think I'm going to mount a TV up there on that wall for my bedroom, have a small dresser under it, and then just like some kind of already pre-built closet or something on the front side of the house, that wall. I could also get a different bed frame later on that could have storage in it as well. Excuse me. I think that'll just be my best layout. So I'll have 3 different places to put clothes and stuff, which I don't really have that much anyways, but I would like to have somewhere to hang clothes, and it's just not going to be your conventional closet like you have in most houses, which I'm totally fine with it. And then as far as the bathroom goes, I'm on the fence on what I'm going to do with my shower bathtub combination. I may have ran into a snag, which I'll get to that on another video. Once I start working on the bathroom, I'll let you know more about that. But as far as the bedroom goes, it should just be what I consider semi-easy to do. Just putting the tongue and groove in, just stacking them up all the way up to where the ceiling is. I'll explain something else too once I start working on the bedroom. There's I think it's a 2x10 or a 2x8 that runs the length of the building to help hold it in structurally. The way it's put on, it was not like that on my house down in Texas, which is the same brand, the Dirksen. This one's built a little bit different. It's kind of this board is in the way. It's hard to explain it right now. I'll just have to show you on video. But basically, I'm going to have to adjust to the way that the building was built and just figure something out. It's going to look a little bit different, but like I said, once I show you guys what I have planned, I think you guys will probably like it. So, I don't know. We'll just see how far I can get today. This is a big step for me. Putting in the spray foam definitely boosted my morale with the building. That's instant gratitude. Where you instantly see change. It's not something that's going to take forever to do and you barely see any change. This was something that it was fairly easy to spray on, as y'all saw in the videos. We did go back in, we sprayed stuff thicker as well. I know on the video that I showed, it just showed Jason spraying the ceiling one quick coat. We learned from spraying the living room stuff to put on a thin layer on it. If you put it too thick, it'll just start peeling off. So we did a thin layer, let it set, and then we went back in and did a thicker layer on it. So fairly confident it's going to be what I'm looking for. There was a ton of comments on the last video. I think there was over 1,000 already within less than 24 hours, which is insane. Almost as insane as this car going 50 miles an hour on the highway. Hold on. So I hate about 2-lane roads. And you get somebody going freaking 20 miles under the speed limit. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited to get this going. I hadn't even thought about flooring. It's got to be wood floors and stuff, but I don't know what color I want to do, stuff like that. That's going to be the least of my worries for now. I'm just trying to think of different things I can add to my bedroom to make it not just a small box, which is basically what it is, a little rectangle box. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do for the fan in there. It's just going to be a simple ceiling fan. That already have the wire ready to go for that as well. So once I start putting the tongue and groove on the ceiling, I also have to leave a gap, put the fan in, and then cover the gap up. So this is something I've actually done before, so I have a little bit of experience. I'm not a professional by any means at putting this stuff up, but tongue and groove is fairly simple. It just snaps into each other. It makes a nice solid wall. That'll also help hold in the AC and heat and stuff as well. So just one step closer to getting this house where I want it. And I had said a while back I'd like to have the house done by the end of the year, but I'm not going to rush. At this point, I have it sealed up. I still need to work on the doors, get them how I need them to be. As far as right now, I just need to adjust one's a little high. The other one just doesn't shut all the way properly, so I just got to adjust the stuff with the doors well, and then I'm going to go back and paint those. But yeah, anyways, when I get back, I might help Jason work on his tiny house before I go live tonight, and then I'll probably start on the tongue and groove and stuff tomorrow and just work on it until I run out of boards, if they even have it over here at Lowe's or Home Depot. So anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Once again, thank you for watching these videos. It's very much appreciated. Hope to see you guys on my live chat tonight at 7. So anyways, have a great day, and I will check you out on my live chat. Peace. Bye, people.